I'm sure you'll have seen quite a bit of talk on Facebook concerning free houses that I built in my constituency for free homeless individuals.
What was intended to provide assistance to 3 underprivileged homeless people who slept in boats has sparked a political uproar. Prior to the pre-cabinet briefing on Monday, Parliamentary Representative for Dennery South, Alfred Prospere, responded to the critics of the government's intervention.
I want to set the records clear that these houses fall under what we call the housing program by this government. And it is really about helping free individuals who have been living on the fishing port, on the streets for years. They had nowhere to stay. They were exposed to the elements.
The effort to bring relief to the homeless, according to Alfred, is in line with the government's ethos of putting people first. He has called out skeptics and political operatives for intentionally misleading the public.
Just imagine a person who have not been living under a structure for years, getting a 16 by 12 complete structure. But yet you find talk all over the place that we are building small huts for people. I want to tell those persons who are spreading this message across that just put themselves in the position of those guys who have not had a house to live, a proper structure to live in for years.
Minister for Housing, Richard Fredrick, also responded to the criticisms, noting that despite the government's financial constraints, accommodations will be made to include washroom facilities as well as other measures, such as the provision of beds.
When you tell me a man sleeps under a boat in the Daito, open to the elements. When you tell me another one sleeps in the boathouse in the Daito, and today is given a structure, you're telling me that the naysayers see there is a difficulty with that? I mean, where are our consciences? Where is our humanity? It is so sad that on the altar of politics, we are pretending no longer to be human beings concerned about the lesser mortals of this country.
Those who have come out in support of the government's intervention say the men are moved from a position of homelessness to being homeowners of modest dwellings at government's expense. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.